Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. Aries, what is it you need to know? We got some Sag energy, Temperance. Yeah, somebody here wants to reach out. It's a person taking a step back. It's a little test to see if you'll reciprocate. Yeah, I see somebody here, someone in a bit of a mood, It's a little bit romantic too. It's a little test. There's some romantic feelings here. It's just someone trying something different. Like this person kind of feels their type, but they're not sure with the moon. Yeah, there's still more need to be known. Yeah, it has to do with the Eight of Pentacles putting in effort. Ooh, the Empress. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So it looks like this is someone open. You're about to receive. Some of you are about to receive. Now this could be money. It could be anything, but it's this incoming energy. Tell me about the moon. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, you know what you want. Yeah. Now, if you have any kind of choices whatsoever, I feel if you feel something is off, you likely won't reciprocate. But I actually feel like you will, because I feel there's something unknown. You're going to want to know. But I do think it's a little romantic energy. Often it's someone feeling a little romantic. They're reaching out to see if you feel the same because they don't know. It's all about a little bit of confusion here. Yeah, a little uncertainty. Yeah, so you have someone single, someone who's independent. It's a person who takes care of themselves. It's yourself, being independent. Now, you could be single here, some of you. Yeah, I think this person's a test to see if you're actually single. Who is this person with Temperance energy? Yeah, so, see, Sag energy. We've got the Magician, some Gemini energy. But it's an energy of someone manifesting what they desire. It's communication. This is someone trying to manifest. Now, you may have manifested this by just doing you and doing your own thing. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. This could be a work situation. Something you've manifested to do with work, because we know you're creative. See, independent, looking out for yourself. We've got, this could be working with somebody. See, two people working, building. There's a connection here. This is about building a connection. This is about talking to someone, connecting. Somebody here wants to build. Ooh, it's saying to trust your intuition, to trust your inner knowing. So you already know the answers you're seeking. If you have a choice to make, you already know who you would choose. But it's saying I feel like you're being a little mysterious. See, this is how you're manifesting, being a little mysterious. Just doing your own thing, just doing you. You're looking out for yourself. You're trusting your intuition. Yeah, you got an opportunity coming in. See, someone's about to reach out. It's a little test to see if you'll reciprocate, to make sure. See, this is somebody who's not so sure if you're single or not. They don't know for sure. So it's a little test. It could have something to do with work. There could be a little manipulation in there, but it's just to get the clarity because they don't know. And some of you, I don't think you know. Do you not know this person? Could be somebody who knows somebody, a friend or something, a friend of a friend. But they're going to reach out. It's a test. And it's to make sure you're single, to find out. Because somebody doesn't know for sure. That I can see very clearly. But I am not quite sure if you know who this is or not. Yeah, but I see being very mysterious, not saying too much. But here comes that opportunity. Yeah, communication coming in very quickly. Some of you have multiple opportunities. See, there could be multiple where you've manifested this. I also see things speeding up in busy time. Here's an offer, an invitation, Ten of Wands. See, some of you have dealt with someone who's not reliable. You may no longer be talking to someone because you can't rely on them. They're not dependable or they don't pull their weight. Now, if this is a work situation with someone who's not pulling their weight at work, I do see words being spoken. Yeah, see, speaking up here. Yeah, having a conversation. Some of you, like I say, it's really about talking to someone and connecting. I feel like it's someone who wants to connect. I do see, somebody here, it's about emotional intimacy. See, somebody wants to have a private conversation. They want to talk privately. Yeah, see, it's something emotional. But this person's definitely, there's this energy of of being open. See, being open to other offers and opportunities. But you're about to receive. I think this person's, it is a little manipulative, but it's a test to see if you're single. That's what I feel, because they don't know, but it has to do with wanting a private conversation. See, to me, it looks like something one-on-one here. Just the two of you. And Ace of Cups. So it's an offer, an invitation. Someone's cup actually runneth over here. Big time. Like, this is the motion starting to flow. Two people, I'm going to drink from each other's cup. You're going to have a conversation. I see a busy time. But if you have multiple opportunities, one of these people I feel like you're probably not interested in, or you're not going to reciprocate. You're definitely not settling for breadcrumbs either. So, yeah, but I do see Seven of Cups. There's opportunity. Someone here is thinking romantic thoughts, romanticizing. They want to get together with you. They want to get you alone. But I do see friends and connecting. Could be someone you know through someone else. Yeah. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, getting a lot. Somebody here, some of you may have had a person who wasn't giving you a lot of attention. So this is where you often break free and go to get attention elsewhere. But I do think some of you may get some unwanted attention from someone. For some of you. But it is an energy of breaking free. Some of you are just doing your own thing, feeling like, free as a bird, free spirit. You're just doing you. That's what I feel. But here comes these multiple opportunities. Things are about to get busy. Things are speeding up. Somebody is in a hurry. So it's an energy of chasing. See, you're not chasing. It's someone chasing you. So if you were chasing someone at some point, or you reached out to somebody, now you're being still with the Empress. Because the Empress is still. The Empress does their own thing. So here comes what you've manifested. I think you're being a little mysterious, but I do see privacy, a private conversation. Someone wants to talk to you. Just the two of you. Yeah, let's pull out one more card. Yeah, so somebody here is feeling lonely. Now, there's been some hurt feelings. Someone was left out in the cold. So there is an energy of someone who's left somebody out in the cold, but it is a little bit of lack of negativity. If you are focusing on work and you are determined to succeed, see, it's about acknowledging goals, things you're hoping to achieve, like you're trying to achieve something, but it's what this other person is. So if it is a worry about money, I do see some money possibly coming in. But I do see goals and being ambitious, what you hope to achieve. You're just focused on you. Yeah. But definitely there's been some heartache here. Someone left out in the cold feeling lonely. See, it's a sense of lack. Now, it's often jealousy. If you are open to something new, it could be someone who's feeling a little jealous here. Yeah, Five of Wands, confirmation. When I see these two, jealousy. Yeah, competition, jealousy. Who's the jealous person, though? Like, I feel there's multiple things going on, things speeding up. But it's about two, making a choice. Some of you have a choice to make. If you have someone who didn't reciprocate, or they weren't giving you attention, you only heard from this person when they wanted attention, could be one of these people. But I feel like you've got this cup coming in. Like, this is something being open to new. You're about to receive here. Yeah, I see new love. See, making better choices. Yeah, you got a new person possibly. And that could be what you're focused on, where you've changed your focus. You're no longer giving someone attention. It's kind of like talk to the hand. I'm out of here. I think you're just doing you. But that's what it is being independent. And that's often when there's this resurgence of love. The cup runneth over. You've got love coming in. You've got some love coming in here big time. Yeah, Two of Wands energy. This is two people coming together. Yeah. You've moved. This is a path you've been on. You broke free from the path you're on. You're going down a different path. You're going to connect with this person. Yeah, so there's been lack and loneliness, but I do feel there's some sort of jealousy here. You could have someone here who's jealous. So be careful of someone who's jealous, who reaches out to you. Yeah, or it's somebody trying to come in between you and another person. And it could be a person reaching out to talk about this. See, it's about two of you coming together, having a private conversation, privacy. See, it's all about privacy, working together, building together, putting in effort. But I feel like you've got somebody here who's not putting in some effort. See, they breadcrumb. That's why I feel like you're breaking free, but yet you've got this incoming. So, yeah. I say a private conversation, just the two of you. Ooh, this is two people work together. They build each other up. You're coming together with someone. It's going to be just the two of you. Yeah. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, someone being stuck and stubborn. See, not budging and giving in. And I don't think you're going to give in to someone here either. Yeah. I think it's somebody else. I feel like you broke free. I really feel like you're doing your own thing. Just doing your own thing, minding your own business, and in comes these. You may have manifested this in some way, but often the Empress manifests by being still. But there is definitely this energy of lack. See, lack and negativity, someone ghosting, someone ignoring them, jealousy. Someone's jealous here. I can see it. I just can't see who it is. But I see you getting attention. So you're no longer feeding someone's ego. You're not giving them attention. You've changed your focus. You're giving attention to someone else. Somebody was stuck and stubborn, refusing to budge. They didn't want to cooperate or compromise, or you're just not giving in. See, it's protecting yourself too. Some of you, I think, are saving money right now too. You're putting money away, or you have maybe been putting more out than's coming in. So I do see saving money. Yeah, if it is putting out, looking for, there is money coming in, I feel. I do think something here that you're achieving, because something you've done to achieve is going to bring money. So that I feel is kind of separate. But yeah, look at, that's the energy of new. You've got new. I've had that in my hand for a couple minutes while I just went over this. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is a beautiful energy because you've got love. And it's coming in often when you least expect it. But it's saying to trust your inner knowing, because I feel like you know. Some of you, you're aware. See, there's something you're very aware of. See, you and another person are aware. And somebody, I feel, has maybe found out and is now aware, so they're jealous. Yeah, but the sun's coming out, so there's happiness. You're connecting with someone here. Yeah, you've got a King of Cups. Somebody here all up in their feels. See, their cup runneth over, their emotions are starting to flow. I mean, it could be because they're jealous, but if this is someone who hurt your feelings because they didn't reciprocate or acknowledge you or whatever may happen, it could be this person, but I feel like it's someone else because it's new. The Empress is open to new love, a new opportunity, an offer, an invitation, but it's this cup. This person's right here. They want to get this going. They feel happy. They feel positive, high vibrational. Who is this person? I do see Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What else we got? Leo. Yeah, it could be a Leo for some of you. If you have a Sagittarius, you're not giving them any attention, that's for sure. That's why I feel the new is somebody else. But like I say, I see a strong Gemini presence here as well, and Pisces. Just want to see what else is here. Empress. The Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. That could be here too, but it's just the Empress. Yeah. No. I think I've named about all the signs, and there's a lot of earth here. A little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well for some of you. Wow. Tell me about the King of Cups. What does this person want? What does this person want? They want a private conversation. They want to talk. They want to get together. This is someone who wants to get you alone. Yep. This is somebody in your social circle, social media, online dating. They want to get you alone though. Just the two of you. Yeah. This is someone jealous. You may be giving attention. Maybe they're checking you out to see what you're up to. I wouldn't be surprised. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. See somebody. I think you're losing interest in someone. You've lost interest because they're not investing. See, or you're not settling for breadcrumbs here. I think you're just investing in you and doing you. I mean, I really see that strongly, very independent. You have goals, you're ambitious, the things you're hoping to achieve. You're achieving something here. You should pat yourself on the back. But I feel here with the Seven of Pentacles, it's losing interest in someone and being open to someone else. That's why the Empress doesn't sit around waiting for anybody. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Swords. See, a painful situation is over. The straw that broke the camel's back, you've lost interest, but a painful period in your life is over at the same time. Rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Yeah, tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, we got Queen of Swords. See, some of you are learned something. You're being discerning. You're learning something here. You're speaking truth, or this is somebody here telling you something. But it's more than likely just your own energy. See, this is, now you have this experience, something that you've experienced, your sword's up. So you're going to be very discerning. And I do see speaking truth. Yeah, speaking truth. Seeing things very clearly. Just saying it like it is. Some of you are just cutting someone out here. I feel whatever it is, it's something, it's finished. This is finished with this person, the breadcrumbing. You're no longer giving them attention. You're not feeding their ego. No, I don't know if this is someone who felt you were chasing them, but I don't see you chasing. In fact, it's someone who's coming after you, because there is a jealous person. But like I say, there's somebody in your social circle that's kind of maybe jealous, maybe a friend. Watch out for frenemies. It's not really showing. It's not the King of Cups, because this is coming after. This is the new. Yeah, see, overcoming obstacles, challenges. I mean, it could be where you just have conflicting personalities with someone. But like I say, you've got someone here who is emotionally available. Somebody new. Who is the King of Cups? Let's just see who exactly they are. Often people come up as the King of Cups because they're just letting you know they're available. Yeah, that's the Pentacle. They want to offer you something. They want to build a foundation. So whoever this is somebody who will make some kind of a commitment. Yeah, they'll make some kind of a commitment to go out. But they want, whoever it is, they want to get you alone. They don't want anyone else involved. They just want to be with you. A private conversation. But I mean, there is definitely a physical attraction here. There's definitely a lot of desire. And there is romance. But I do think some of you have let go of some baggage here. You've let it go because whatever it is in the past, you've let it go. You're trusting your inner knowing. You're going to trust your intuition. So you probably know who this person is. In fact, these could be two people in the same social circle in some way, on or offline, right? Yeah, you're going to choose wisely, though. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, making some Libra energy, someone making a judgment, a decision. It's often out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, you've got new coming in. This person's making some kind of commitment. And I do think it's because you can't rely on someone. They don't pull their weight. They're not reliable. If you reach out, they don't reciprocate. They just, you get breadcrumbs. They don't communicate clearly. That's exactly what it is. I mean, there it is, Page of Pentacles. Somebody who doesn't always follow through, or they communicate in a way where you don't know what the heck they really want. So you're going to be careful of manipulation. This is often someone who reaches out, what you doing? And what they're hoping is you'll invite them to your home, or you'll be the one to carry on the conversation. But if you don't, I don't see you doing it, because I feel there is just a person here who's procrastinating, and they're looking at the situation. They're apprehensive, but it's a communication that lacks. See, there's lack of proper communication. That's where it's coming from. I see now. See, this is a person who doesn't follow through. Lack of proper communication, lack of knowing. I mean, it's often someone who just keeps someone waiting, but yeah, I don't see you doing it. You got another person. Look at that. Yeah, it's a person who feels confident too. They're taming the beast. They're confident. They know they have their emotions under control. So Yeah, someone who's confident in how they feel. Yep, and they're going to make a commitment to this. This is about time schedule. See, reaching out, what times you want to get together, what's your schedule. See, it's a person who kind of plans ahead. So I do see a practical, everyday kind of communication coming in. But you see, this is all happening while you're waiting. See, you're waiting for this person to follow through. And then this happens. And that's what happens when someone leaves someone alone too long and they don't follow through. So that's why I feel they may be feeling jealous now, but the Empress is like, you're not carrying any of this baggage with you, whatever it is. But it is someone who isn't responsible, reliable. You have someone who is. They want to be with you. You see, they feel confident. So a person who comes in confident, they have faith in themselves to make the right choice. Yeah. Because I feel like the other person's not confident, and that's the thing. Page of Pentacles isn't confident. They're not really sure. They keep you waiting. Yeah, and there it is. Someone who keeps you hanging. They don't really know what they want. The other person does. They're confident. Yeah, and look at that. The King and Queen of Cups. You're going to come together with this person. Yeah. I do think, I'm going to be honest, they really would rather be alone with you, to spend time with you. But whatever it is that makes you happy, this person, whatever it is that makes you happy, they're willing to cooperate, compromise, all that. Like, whatever makes you happy. This is going to make you happy. Yeah. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's going to come in sudden. The Towers here. See, very sudden. It could be where you make a sudden decision as well to take because you're waiting for someone. And there's uncertainty. I mean, this is someone who doesn't really even know what they want. You know, they're not following through. But this is another person. I mean, they could. I don't see it though. Because it's somebody who isn't confident. See, they lack confidence. The new person's confident. That's the difference. They're positive, high vibrational. Yeah. Very nice. Tell me more about this Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Yeah, this is someone kind of dragging their feet. So it's all about money with this person. They're too focused on their money. They're dragging their feet. They move too slow. Yeah, this is someone who kind of charts the course, right? But like I say, it's connecting with the Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. Yeah, see, I feel like you're walking away. They're dragging their feet. They're just too slow. They are still kind of heading your way. They still could come in with that energy, but this other person's far more confident. They have faith in themselves to make the right choice. The other person doesn't. Yeah, they want this, like I say, whatever makes you happy, cooperation, compromise. This is someone who reaches out like, hey, what you doing? Do you want to get together? What's a good time? See, they're committing to a time, but they just want to spend time with you. They don't, whatever it is, if you're more comfortable going out someplace, they're good with that too. I definitely see connecting friends. See, I feel like I don't know what what you're going to decide, but I mean, they know you're emotionally available. So this is where you give this person the opportunity to let them know you're available. And that's likely what it is. And why this other person, because there's multiple, reaches out to make sure you are. But you're going to be pretty shocked and surprised by this. It's going to come in out of the blue. Often happens when you least expect it. But this person, yeah, this is a crush. It's a longing. Yeah. This is somebody who's just crushing. But it's also, I feel some of you really are longing for love here. That's that massive realization. That's why I feel like you're going to be kind of excited here. I feel like it's a happy shock and surprise, but you're going to be excited. Yeah, see your crush. But I also feel some of you are reminiscing about this other situation that you've walked away from. It's not emotionally fulfilling. This person's not very emotional. They're, like I say, they're more focused on money, other things. They're not really interested. They're not showing they are. When people drag their feet, they're not that interested. They don't know what they want more than anything. Yeah, so there you go. Like I say, it's a crush. This is somebody who can be very generous too. Like I feel they can be very generous, where you've dealt with somebody who's not generous. They're kind of cheap, or they're, I don't know, stuck and stubborn. But the other person here cooperates and compromises, whatever makes you happy. They just want to spend time with you, Three of Pentacles. But the energy of 3 is still here. They could come in. So it's telling you here, yeah, but they are taming the beast. This person's confident about what they want, the decision they made, where this person here doesn't start confident, and that's why. I think you know. You're either losing interest or they're just not interested enough. The Empress doesn't care, right? The Empress generally doesn't care. But I definitely feel like that person could be finding out now and feeling a little jealous. So just keep that in mind if somebody comes in and tries to manipulate or something, okay? Especially if it's someone who's done it before. But this painful period in your life is over. This is why I feel walking away. The straw that broke the camel's back, it's like enough and enough. You're either interested or you're not. So the Queen of Swords basically is like you're making up your mind. For this person, they can't make up their mind. They're not communicating clearly. They're breadcrumbing. Bye. Yep. There you go. Take care. I don't think you have to do too much unless you haven't been getting out. So it's about getting out and being social. That's where it's likely going to start. Letting people know you're available. And that's likely how you're manifesting this, is by letting people know that you're available. Okay, let go of pride. Don't be afraid to let people know, hey, I'm single. I want to meet somebody. Do you know anybody? Whatever you have to do, right? Take care. Bye for now.